The nice guy trap. Why you are actually weak. Let me tell you something that will offend you. You're not nice. You're scared. There's a difference between a harmless man and a good man, and most of you are just harmless. You wear kindness like a mask, a shield, a strategy. You think you're virtuous, but virtue requires strength. And you? You've never even tested yours. This is the nice guy trap, and if you're in it, you're not just weak, you're dangerous. To yourself, to others. Welcome to the truth. Here's the philosophy that will change everything. Harmlessness is not virtue. A man who cannot do harm, who has no teeth, no edge, no capacity for danger, is not good. He's just powerless. Society told you to be nice, to comply, to smile, to never offend, to shrink yourself so others feel comfortable. And you obeyed, because it was easier than becoming strong. But let's investigate this. Let's pull back the curtain. Why are you really nice? Is it compassion, or is it fear? Fear of rejection, fear of conflict, fear of being seen as bad. The nice guy doesn't give because he's generous. He gives because he's negotiating. And that negotiation? It's called the Covert Contract. Here's how it works. You do something kind. You listen. You help. You sacrifice. But in your mind, you're keeping score. You're building credit, and you expect payment. Payment in attention, in affection, in validation, in sex, in loyalty. You never say it out loud, but the contract is there. I was nice to you, so you owe me. This is why you feel so betrayed when someone doesn't reciprocate. Not because they wronged you, but because they broke a contract they never signed. A contract you invented, in secret, and that makes you manipulative, not virtuous. You're not giving freely, you're investing. And when the return doesn't come, you collapse. Or worse, you resent. Let's talk about what this costs you, because the trap doesn't just weaken you, it poisons you. Resentment grows in the gap between expectation and reality. You set the trap yourself. You said yes when you meant no. You smiled when you wanted to scream. You gave when you had nothing left. And now you're caught. You're angry at the people who used you, at the world for not seeing your sacrifice. But the truth? They didn't use you. You offered yourself, without boundaries, without honesty. And while you were being nice, your time was wasting. Your self-respect was eroding. Your identity became a performance. Who are you when no one's watching? You don't even know anymore. Here's the hardest truth. When you can't say no, your yes means nothing. If you agree to everything out of fear, your agreement has no value. You're not reliable. You're a puppet. People don't respect the nice guy. They sense the fear beneath the smile. They feel the covert contract. They know you're not being real. And authenticity, that's what actually earns respect. The nice guy thinks he's playing it safe, but he's playing the most dangerous game of all. He's lying. To others, to himself. And lies always collapse. Eventually. So what's the solution? How do you escape the trap? You integrate your shadow. You reclaim your teeth. You become capable of being dangerous, and then you choose not to be. This is the black sheep path. It's strategic. It's intentional. You don't abandon kindness. You rebuild it on a foundation of strength. Real strength, not the performance of weakness. Carl Jung said it best. The shadow is not evil. It's the part of you that you refuse to see. The nice guy refuses to see his capacity for aggression, for selfishness, for saying no. And that refusal makes him weak. You must integrate the shadow. Acknowledge that you can be selfish, that you can be aggressive, that you can say no, walk away, disappoint people. And when you own that capacity, you become dangerous. But danger without discipline is chaos. This isn't about becoming cruel, it's about becoming whole. A good man is not harmless, he's dangerous but disciplined. He has teeth, but he chooses when to bite. Start here. Stop the covert contracts. Give without expecting, or don't give at all. Be honest about your motives. If you're doing something to earn affection, stop. That's not love, it's transaction. Learn to say no, not rudely, not aggressively, but clearly. Boundaries are not walls, they're definitions. They tell the world who you are. And without them, you're everyone, which means you're no one. Take off the mask. Stop performing kindness. Be kind when it's real. Be honest when it's not. People would rather deal with an honest enemy than a fake friend. Yes, some people will leave. The ones who benefited from your weakness. Let them. They were never your people. Your people will respect a real you, even the rough edges. The world doesn't need more nice guys. It needs more good men. Men who are strong enough to be kind. Men who choose virtue not out of fear, but out of power. This is the game. Not manipulation, not people-pleasing, but self-mastery. You master yourself, your shadow, your fear, your weakness, and then you choose how to move. So ask yourself, are you harmless or are you good? Are you kind because you're strong or because you're scared? The answer will reveal everything. The nice guy trap is a cage you built, and only you can break it. Integrate your shadow, reclaim your teeth, and become the kind of man who doesn't need to prove he's good, because his strength speaks for itself. This is black sheep theory. We don't follow the herd. We investigate the truth, and the truth is always worth it. Subscribe if you're ready to see more.